And what a beautiful rendition of our Star-Spangled Banner there as we are here, Fox Valley TV at Plano High School, and we are set for the war on Route 34. Indians and Reapers coming up for you tonight on Fox Valley TV. Both teams 3-3 in the I-8 conference, fresh off the I-8 tournament just last week. Plano with a 8th place finish in that tournament, Sandwich an 11th place finish, but now they are set here to get this regular season game underway as we are being introduced to either team. Liam Crotty the first for Sandwich. Liam Crotty, a 5'10" senior. Jake Valentine, a 5'10" junior. Cody Randa also starting. Randa, a junior, listed at 5'10", 6 points per game for Cody Randa. Colin Wagner, the leading rebounder on this Indians team. Wagner, number 5, a senior at 5'11", and then the big man in the middle for the Indians tonight is Ian Bergen, a 5'11" senior. Bergen is going to draw the defense of Udo Agomo this evening, as I was speaking with Coach Callahan prior to this matchup. Once again, the Indians 7-14 on the year, 3-3 in the I-8 conference. Well, now let's meet the Plano Reapers.
And now the starting lineup for your Plano Reapers. And a guard named 5'11" senior, number 3, Elijah Wallace.
The spark plug of this offense, Eli Wallace, leading scorer for Coach Kyle Key. And there's Malik Willis. Willis, a 6'1" senior.
Number 22, Luke Romano.
Luke Romano at 6'1", a senior.
And forward, a 6'3" senior, number 11, John McDermott.
And another senior for the Reapers, John McDermott, listed at 6'3".
Number 32.
And the man in the middle, fresh off being named all-conference in the I-8 conference tournament, Udo Agomo. Agomo listed at 6'5", and that was his sister that serenaded us prior to this ball game with that beautiful rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. The Plano Reapers are coached by Kyle Key and Brad Coons. Coons sharing duties between the football field and the hardwood. Plano 13-10 on the year, 3-3 in the I-8. And we are just about ready for action here from Plano High School. Ice cold outside, but hot in here, as these two teams, they're very familiar with each other. As we see a few smiles there as we have the handshakes. Friends off the court, but once you get between these lines, there's no such thing as friends. So jumping it up for the Indians, it's going to be Randa. Agomo wins the tap right off the bat. Here comes Romano, and Luke Romano with a quick turnover there as he was called for traveling. 8 minutes on the clock, first quarter, just underway, no score from Plano High School. Valentine on the handle at the top of the key. Guarded by Willis. Valentine kicks it out. Wagner now. Randa. Going to be Randa from the elbow. First shot draws back iron, no good, and Reapers with the rebound. Willis off to Wallace. Here comes Plano now, first offensive possession. And a turnover, it's Valentine with the steal. Right wing Wagner. Crotty over in the corner with it now, back up top to Wagner. Randa guarded by Eli Wallace. Only 1 minute elapsed here. It's Valentine on the drive and the spin, throws it up with a right hand, no. Rebound to the Indians, and they're gonna reset here. Wagner now driving in, Colin Wagner draws the foul. First stoppage of play now, 6:37 first quarter. John McDermott, the first for him. Valentine on the handle, crossing over, driving in with a right. That one won't go, but a foul underneath the basket as Eli Wallace went flying. And the Sandwich Indians fan section as they travel well, just 3.5 miles between these two towns, excuse me. A nice inbound play there as Cody Randa lays it up and in. And that's the first points of the game. Cody Randa, 2-0 Indians. Wallace now with it, up top to Willis, over here. Romano looking to drive, he's cut off. Back up top, Eli on the dribble now with Valentine. Eli looking to get something going here as the Reapers trail 2-0 early on in this ball game, just 2 minutes gone by. Malik Willis with it now to Wallace. Wallace looking to drive. Kicks it back out McDermott, and that one went right through the hands of Eli Wallace. Wagner able to corral it, but looks like it's gonna stay with the Indians here as Wallace and Wagner collided, and last touch by Eli Wallace. Jake Valentine all set to inbound. 2-0, Indians in the lead. And a shot there from Valentine, short, and rebound by Wagner. Bergen from the left elbow, no, rebound Wallace. Eli averaging 11.2 points per game this year. This experienced Plano Reapers team. All seniors on the court for him right now. John McDermott knocks down the three to get Plano on the stat sheet, 3-2 now. Valentine right wing, there's Crotty, finds himself open for three, and Liam Crotty makes him pay. 5-3 now, Indians. One 3-1 defense from Plano as Agomo goes inside and scores his first of the game. There's another three for the Indians, no good. Rebound to Romano. Here comes Luke over the half-court line. Up to McDermott. 5-5 this ball game tied up. 4 minutes to go first quarter here from Plano High School. There's Malik Willis in the corner for three. Find the soft spot in the zone and make them pay is what Coach Coons said to me earlier on in this ball game. Or prior to the ball game, excuse me. Valentine now closely guarded by Willis. Valentine drives in, can't get the roll. It's Willis with the nice defense. Wallace now pushes it up to Malik Willis. He passes it in Agomo, and Udo wide open there as he knocks it down again. 4 points for Agomo, and Plano quickly out to a 5-point lead, 10-5. 3.5 minutes left first quarter. So a quick timeout now for the Indians. Coach Callahan, younger team, these Indians, as players from last year, Jake Roan and Dakota Padilla, a couple of all-conference players graduated, and now it's up to these younger classmen to step in. Randa, a junior, Wegner and Crotty, both seniors. Their leading scorer for the Indians so far this year has been Dalton Murphy. He's a 6-foot senior, yet to see any time so far tonight. Ian Bergen, a senior, and Jake Valentine, a junior, but the tallest player on the roster, Kevin Coons and Austin Clark, both north of 6 feet, but yet to see them in the ball game yet. So it looks like no substitutions yet. Still Crotty, Randa. Oh no, that's a sub right there. Coming into the ball game now, Sam Morgan. So Morgan, Randa, Valentine, Crotty, and Wegner for the Indians. No change. Oh, there is one change for the Reapers as Justin Rotan checks in. So it's Willis, McDermott, Rotan, Wallace, and Agomo now for the Reapers. Leading 10-5, 3:20 to go now first quarter. Randa with it to Morgan, up top Valentine. Man-to-man defense. Oh no, 2-3 looks like they switched into now. There's a shot defended. It's Willis on the board. 3 minutes left first quarter. Rotan on the handle now, looking to get inside with a step, and they're going to say he traveled. So turn it back over to the Indians. Eli Wallace coming to the bench. Marco Martinez checks in. There's Dalton Murphy up off the bench now as he's into the ball game for the Indians, set to inbound. Plano going with the full court press now. Murphy looking to get it in. Still looking, gets it in, and that one's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch, Jake Valentine. So Plano basketball leading by 5. Just under 3 minutes left first quarter. Inbound to Rotan. That one knocked away. And it's going to stay with Plano. Brett Johnson also into the ball game for the Reapers. Number 1 on the stat sheet there. He's going to be inbounding for Plano. A little bit of verbal battle going on between the student sections as Agomo gets the step. Can't get it to go, but a blocking foul called. So Udo Agomo gonna head to the line now. Jake Valentine's first foul. Agomo so far this year from the line, 60%. 10-5, Plano in the lead. Agomo, the first of 2. And he rattled that one home. 11-5 now, Plano in the lead. Agomo's got 5. Second one for Udo, off back iron, no. Rebound to Crotty. A little bit of pressure from Martinez in the front court. Crotty fakes the shot, dishes it off. Morgan soars in, no. Tried to get his own rebound, but it's going to be Murphy coming out of there with it. Now it's Randa for 3, and Cody Randa knocks it down from outside. 11-8. Plano still leading. 5 points now for Randa. Coming up to 2 minutes left first quarter. Martinez on the drive, gets by Murphy. Ends up in a trap there with Crotty and Murphy, and a jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow in favor of the Indians, so they're going to keep it. Trailing by 3, 1:55 left first quarter. Murphy gets it in to Crotty. Crotty goes by Rotan. And they're going to get Rotan. A little bit too much body there. Crotty, one of the faster players on the court tonight, probably, if not the fastest. Eli Wallace might have something to say about that, but he's quick. So the foul goes on Rotan. And the Indians with it now. Valentine a screen for Crotty. Liam goes in, lays it up, no. And it's Morgan with the rebound, and Morgan puts it back up and in for his first points, cutting the deficit now to 1. 11-10, the lob for Agomo. He's mugged by 3 Indians, and he's going to head back to the line.
Sandwich foul number 12, Dawson Murphy, first personal, second team.
Foul on Murphy. Agomo's first, long and no. Zach Dabbert checking in now for the Indians. Romano back in for the Reapers. Agomo missed on the first. He's got one more coming. Second one's on the way and no good. Rebound to Cody Randa. He pushes it up to Murphy. Morgan now with it. Morgan looking to dish, finds Dabbert, hands it off Murphy, moving to his left. Out top, Morgan. Morgan looking to drive, dishes it out. There's Randa, and that one no good. Rotan on the board. Up to Romano, to Willis. Moving it around the outside is Plano. Rotan with a swing pass, Willis in the corner. Here comes Malik on the drive. Up top, Johnson. Agomo baseline right. Agomo with a step, and they're going to call a foul as Udo Agomo was driving to the lane. Going to be on Sam Morgan, his first. Johnson inbounds, Agomo goes up, can't get it to go, and a foul. Looks like Morgan once again. So Agomo back to the line where he's 1 of 4 in this first quarter. 44.5 seconds left. Agomo rattles it out again. Still 11-10 in this ball game. Plano in the lead, led by as many as 5. Kevin Coons into the game now for the Indians, bringing in a little bit of height as Morgan, they got 2 quick fouls. And that one's going to be off Udo Agomo as he tried to get his own rebound. So Indians basketball trailing by 1. Still with the pressure from Plano, full court. Murphy gets it in. Dabbert. Dabbert with a couple of crossovers, trying to shake away the defender. Coons off to Dabbert for 3, and Zach Dabbert knocks it down. And the Indians now in the lead, 13-11, just under 30 left. Rotan shuffled his feet, and that one is going to be no good. It's Justin Rotan, guilty of traveling. 24 seconds exactly left in this game, or excuse me, this quarter. There goes Kevin Coons driving in. That one too strong. Ball batted around, and it's Randa coming away with it. Randa off to Murphy. Dalton Murphy. Coons back up top. Dabbert to Crotty now. Crotty with Rotan on him. Picks up a screen. Crotty looking to split. That one's stolen away, and the half-court heave, no good. And that's how this first quarter is going to come to a close. Plano jumped out to an early 5-point lead, but Sandwich has fought back. They lead now by 2, 13-11 at the end of the first quarter. You're watching high school basketball on Fox Valley TV.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
Listen, I know you're upset, but it was just one date. And dating's like the stock market. There's ups and downs and ups and so always buy low.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
And welcome back here to Plano High School. Fox Valley TV set to bring you the second quarter of the war on Route 34. Plano, well, they jumped out to an early lead, led by as many as 5 at 10-5, but an 8-1 run there from Sandwich, and they now lead 13-11 as we're set to get this second quarter underway. Eli Wallace back into the ball game now for Plano as he dishes it off. Sean Cochran, a new face in the game for the Reapers. It's Romano on the handle with Murphy on him. Eli scoreless in that first quarter, now looks to get the jumper going. That one rims no good, and it's the Indians on the board. Crotty looking to push. Branda, and there's Liam Crotty wide open for 3. Nothing but net. Liam Crotty makes him pay from the outside. 2 3-pointers for him now. 16-11, Indians in the lead. Romano hands it off. Eli picks up a screen from McDermott. Cochran with it. Another screen from McDermott. Romano. And Romano's going to be fouled. First foul for Coons. Romano inbounds to Rotan. And Justin Rotan threw that one away. There's Dabbert with it now. He's got 4 Indians to help. And there, Randa thought he might have walked, but no call. And Cody Randa lays it up and in. 18-11. Plano leads now, or trails by 7. Cochran goes around the screen, dishes it off. Eli with a nice head fake. Does 18-foot jumper? No. Rebound by McDermott and gets it back up to the top. Wallace now off to Cochran. Dabbert guarding Wallace. Eli dishes it off Romano. Rotan. Rotan looking to get inside. He had it ripped away. Here comes Dabbert. Zach Dabbert lays it up with a left. No, ball knocked out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be, I thought it was going to be Indians basketball there, but they're saying last touch by Sandwich. So Plano with it, trailing by 7. 6:14 to go, second quarter. Romano, Wallace, Rotan, Agomo, and McDermott for the Reapers. They trail by 7 early on in this second quarter. McDermott, Romano to Rotan. There's Eli now driving in. Eli ran into his own man. Rotan wanted to shoot, and now they're going to say a foul before the shot. First foul for Crotty as Zach Dabbert's going to take a seat. Dabbert, a sophomore. Nice showing for him. Well, Agomo able to convert.
hits first. 7 team fouls for the Indians.
And Agomo to the line. The chance to complete the three-point play. 1 for 5 from the line in the first. Agomo, nothing but net. And he's got 8 points now. 14-18, Plano trailing. It's Valentine on the handle, crossing over. Wegner looking to spin, gets it in, no, and McDermott rips that one down. 5.5 left, second quarter. Eli Wallace still without any points in this ball game. McDermott almost lost that one, gets it off to Rotan. Rotan looking to drive. And Rotan nearly had that one go through his hands. Romano to Wallace. Eli hands it off. Driving in Rotan with the step and lays it in. Justin Rotan's been trying to get that hop step going. A couple of travels and a foul the last time. Now he converts. Valentine on the spin out to Murphy. Dalton hands it off Crotty, nearly had it stolen, able to control it, back in the hands of the point guard now. As Jake Valentine backs it out. Crotty right wing. (18-16), Indians in the lead. A runner from Valentine, no, rebound to Romano. Here come the Reapers now. Rotan over in the corner, McDermott drives baseline, gives it off Wallace for three, no. Rebound Romano, and Romano had his arm held there by Crotty. I think it's going to be a foul on Romano. Wait and see. Yeah, they're going to say it was on Crotty on the rebound there. So 2 quick fouls for Crotty, and he's going to come out. Romano now heading to the line. Romano, the best free throw shooter on this team, 73% on the year. It's a chance to tie it up. First one, nothing but net. One more coming for Romano, and a chance to tie this game up at the 4:25 mark of the second quarter. Plano trailed by as many as 7, and now the game tied back up, 18-all. Nice move from Valentine to shake away Wallace, and Poitikis hits for 3. Padoikis, David, with a three-pointer, and Indians back up by 2. Malik Willis fires for 3. Take that, he says. 21-20, Reapers now in the lead. Randa coming up to the top of the key. Randa, nice dish off there to the baseline. Valentine looking to cross over Wallace, knocked away, ball on the floor. And we got a pile up there at center court. We'll wait and see what they make of this. Possession arrow still in favor of the Indians if it's a jump ball. Sounds like they're calling, it's going to be a foul on Romano. No, I'm sorry, it was Agomo, not Romano. Well, you want to try and keep your big man away from silly fouls like that, but it is only his first. 3.5 minutes left in the first half, so not too bad there. Ball knocked around, it's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say Valentine was on the line as he attempted to save it, so it's going to go back to Plano. 21-20, 3:20 to go second quarter. Malik inbounds to Eli. Valentine picks him up at the half-court line. And Eli Wallace, a careless turnover there. Zach Dabbard with the nice move, lays it up, no, and Udo Agomo comes in for the board. Pushing it up now, McDermott back off Eli Wallace. 3 minutes to go first half. Romano driving baseline, laying it up. Oh, and it came out, but a foul. So Romano, where he does best, is heading back to the free throw line. 2 for 2 just a few moments ago. Plano up now 21-20. Romano with a chance to stretch the lead. First one from Luke is good. Murphy and Morgan back in now for Sandwich. Dabbert and Valentine take a seat. One more here for Luke. Romano. His second is short. Indians with the rebound. 22-20. Plano in the lead. Valentine picks up his dribble. Hounded by Wallace. Gets it off Murphy now. Murphy with Willis on him. Picks up a screen. Murphy crossing over. Hands it off Wegner. Valentine now picks up a screen from Wegner. Driving in. Has that one erased by John McDermott. Here come the Reapers. Willis on the drive. And it's an offensive foul. Nice job there. Colin Wegner setting his feet and drawing the foul there. Nice play, Colin Wegner. The Reapers look to have the momentum coming off that block and the fast break, and Colin Wegner said, not in my house. Drew the charge, got the ball back. Nice play there from the senior, Colin Wegner. Coming up 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Indians trailing by 2. Valentine on the handle. There's Morgan with the jumper, and Morgan knocks it down, tying it up at 22. Sam Morgan, a nice showing there from the sophomore. All 4 sophomores on this varsity roster. We've seen 2 of them in Sam Morgan and Zach Dabbert. Brock Delphi, he's more of a point guard, so we might see him a little bit later on in this ball game. 22-22, 1:40 left to go, second quarter. Ball on the floor, knocked around. Romano coming away with it. And that one a foul as John McDermott tried his best Dr. J impersonation there. And it looks like he's going to head to the line. McDermott on the year from the line, 64%.
John McDermott shooting 2.
First is good for McDermott. He hit a 3 in the first quarter, and that's his only other points since. 23-22. In the air, no good. Rebound, Murphy. Valentine over the half-court line. And the fan section's really getting heated up here. There's Sam Morgan right wing off to Randa. Back to Randa. Plano playing that zone, 3-2 zone, 2-3 zone. Morgan on the cross, looking to get inside. That one a kick, either McDermott or Romano, not sure who kicked it. 58 seconds left in the first half. Plano up by 1, 23-20. Sandwich set to inbound. It's going to be Dalton Murphy. Murphy still looking. He's got Morgan. That one tapped in the air by McDermott. Morgan able to corral it, and Morgan draws the foul. Looks like it's going to be Eli Wallace on that one. Yep. First foul for Eli. Still no points in this ball game as he's been quiet. Been good defense, but not much on the offensive side so far for Eli Wallace. It's been pretty much all Udo Agomo. He's got 8. McDermott has got 4. Willis hit a couple of threes as well. 45 seconds left. Sandwich looking to take the lead. They trail by 1, 23-20. Double team in the corner. Poitikis And he walked with it, picked up that pivot foot. Back over to the Reapers. Rotan on the inbound. There's Rotan on the turn, another jump step, and he had it knocked away once again. Murphy trying to shield off a defender. 1 second left. Morgan, good if it goes, and no, Sam Morgan couldn't get that one to fall, and that's how our first half is going to come to a close here from Plano High School. The Plano Reapers, a 1-point lead, 23-22 over the Sandwich Indians. Keep it right here. You're watching high school basketball on Fox Valley TV.
It begins innocently enough. You don't return a phone call. You break a date at the last minute. But in fact, it's the beginning of a pattern. And soon, your friend with mental illness realizes you're avoiding them. But what if you knew that your friendship was the key to their recovery? Would you still lock them out of your life?
I remember how much you said you liked wine. Oh.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
And welcome back to Fox Valley TV. We're here at Plano High School, just about ready to get this third quarter underway. A closely contested ball game in that first half. Plano leads 23-20. They led 10-5 into the midway through the first quarter. Sandwich roared back with an 8-1 run to where they led 13-11. But now we've got Plano up by 1, 23-20, third quarter underway. Some of the high scorers in that first quarter for the Indians: Cody Randa with 7, Liam Crotty, who's got the ball now, with 6, Sam Morgan with 4, Zach Dabbert with 3, David Podakis with 2, and that rounded out the 22 for the Indians. Meantime, on the court, there's Cody Randa adding to his total. He's got 9 now, and the lead for the Indians, 24-23. There's Eli Wallace with the handle. No points for him in that first half. The Reapers were led by Udo Agomo's 8 points. Second was Malik Willis with 6. John McDermott with 4, Luke Romano with 3, all from the free throw line, and Justin Rotan with a deuce for their 23. There's their favorite inbound play to Agomo. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by the Indians. And here comes Jake Valentine with it now. Valentine on the move, hands it off. Randa driving in, goes up, no good. Rebound McDermott. Wallace hands it off. Romano swings it over. McDermott left side. Wallace looking to get in, hands it off, and there's an easy 2 for Udo Agomo. He's now got 10 points to lead all scorers and gives Plano back the 1-point lead, 25-24. They're going to say Liam Crotty palmed that basketball, a carrying violation. Inbounding for the Reapers, Romano. Wallace still held without a point, drives in, dishes it off. There's the bucket and the foul for John McDermott. Nice sequence there for the Reapers. So McDermott, count the bucket, to the line he goes, where he's a 64% free throw shooter. Hit on 1 in the second quarter, looking to convert on this 3-point play as well. That one back iron, no. A nice defensive box out there from Colin Wegner. Is Dalton Murphy able to come away with the board? Murphy dishes up top. Wegner over there. Morgan now. Morgan to Valentine. Morgan's going to let fly a 3. No. Rebound to McDermott. Romano driving right down Broadway, laying it up. No, that one just didn't want to go. And here comes Liam Crotty. Crotty turns on the jets, fires it out there to the, that was Randa on the baseline, but no good there. 27-24, Reapers in the lead. Eli with a little shake and bake. He's gonna pick up a screen from Agomo. Udo wanted that one, rolling to the bucket. And there is Willis missing the floater. Crotty, now they're gonna say he had it knocked away. 27-24, Plano in the lead, 5:38 to go in this third quarter. Crotty looking inbound, gets it in. Valentine for three, no. Nice board there from Wagner. Wagner had that one blocked away. Malik Willis swings it out to Luke Romano. Valentine guarding him. Up top, Willis. Wallace, that one knocked away. Nice steal from Cody Randa. Randa drives it up and lays it in. 11 points now for Cody Randa. And a 1-point deficit, 27-26. Wallace driving in, and Eli Wallace is going to draw the foul.
Fouls on number 20.
Morgan now with 3 fouls, so Eli to the line. 61% free throw shooter on the year. Wallace with a chance to crack into his score sheet. First one, good. So Eli off the schneid now, 1 point from the line, a 2-point lead for the Reapers. Couple of substitutions, Wagner coming to the bench. Rotan also in now for the Reapers as Agomo sits. Second one good from Wallace, and a 3-point lead now for Plano. 29-26, 5 minutes left, third quarter. Liam's gonna fire for three, no. Rebound to McDermott. Wallace driving in, laying it up and good. 4 points for Wallace, a 5-point lead now for Plano. Sandwich has got to try and work this one inside, and a wild save there. Wallace, Crotty saved it, but right to the Reapers. Now Rotan driving in. Rotan, that had to have been a traveling call, but no. So the foul on Morgan. Fourth foul for Morgan, a good bucket for Rotan, and to the line he's gonna go now to try and complete this 3-point play. Rotan 50% from the line on the year. No good. And it looks like another foul on the rebound, but this time goes against the Reapers. McDermott. I mean, I'm all for the jump stop, but when you run into contact and you keep walking, then I think that's classified as a traveling. 33-26 now, 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Murphy looking inside. There's Randa on the turn. Randa to Morgan. Excuse me, that is Dabbert. Checked in for Morgan. Murphy, Crotty. Murphy wants to shoot, gets it inside Randa, kicks it back out to Coons. Coons still looking, gets Murphy inside Randa. Dabbert backing it away to Crotty. 33-26, Indians trailing by 7 with 3.5 left in the third quarter. Murphy passes it into Cody Randa. Randa to Dabbert with the left-handed jumper, no, and McDermott able to pull down the board, and also a foul on Cody Randa.
Fouls on number 4, Cody. Second personal foul.
So John McDermott and Malik Wallace are going to come to the bench as Brett Johnson and Udo Agomo back into the game. Agomo 10 points so far tonight. Romano in the Wallace. Eli with 4 points, all in this third quarter. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. I see our favorite cameraman coming up here. That one no good, and a foul after the shot, so the Indians are going to be inbounding here. (33-26). Indians trailing by 7, coming up to 3 minutes left in the third quarter. 7 points to overcome. Murphy on the handle. Dalton. You got to try and work this ball inside the paint. We haven't seen much of that. Dabbert far side, up top to Crotty. Last year when these two teams met, a 48-42 victory for Plano in Sandwich. Coons with it in the corner. Murphy looking inside Randa. Randa back out to Murphy. Murphy fires for 3 and knocks it down. Dalton Murphy. His first points on the night, 3 for Murphy, and it's a 4-point lead for Plano. Agomo on the baseline, back up to Wallace. Eli with the runner, short, ball batted around. Wallace can't get it to go, and Dalton Murphy comes away with it. Zach Dabbert now with it. Dabbert stops, picks up his dribble. Murphy for 3 again, no. Rebound to Wallace. 2 minutes left, third quarter. There's Agomo baseline, and Udo Agomo lays there. Actually, that was Rotan on that one. Rotan with 4 points in the quarter, 35-29, Plano in the lead. Randa looking, puts it on the floor, over to Crotty. Dabbert, back to Crotty. Liam holding, looking. Randa with a nice pump fake and a move inside and draws the foul. You could hear that one up here, the contact. Udo Agomo, I think that's his second foul, looks like it is. So to the line, the Indians' leading scorer so far tonight. Cody Randa's got 11, looking for more. First one, good. 12 points now for Cody Randa and a 5-point deficit for the Indians. Coach Callahan talking with Dabbert, what he wants to do, what kind of defense out of this. And second one good for Cody Randa, 35-31, just under a minute and a half left. Brett Johnson with it now for the Reapers. Up top, back to Eli. Over to Johnson. Johnson's going to fire for 3 from the left side. No, there's Luke Romano on the rebound. Rotan driving in and took about 6 steps that time. They're going to call that one traveling. .109 left, third quarter, 35-31. Indians looking to cut into this deficit. Randa at the free throw line, out to Murphy. Crotty swinging all the way around to Dabbert. Coons calling for it on the turn, the shot, no. Rebound Eli Wallace. Eli Wallace over to Rotan. Justin Rotan puts it on the floor, jump step, and no. Rebound there is Udo Agomo on the rebound and the putback. 12 points for him. Randa has that shot erased by Agomo, and then Wallace is going to run into Crotty, and I think Crotty's going to be issued a foul here. If it is, that would be his third. And it is a foul on Crotty. So Eli is going to come to the bench. McDermott and Willis back in. Romano also going to take a seat. And now checking in for the Indians, the tallest man on the team at 6'5", Austin Clark. Last time we had the Indians against Sycamore, Clark had himself a whale of the second half. Didn't see any time in the first, got in the second, and I want to say he put up either 12 or 14 points in a close ball game. We'll see what Clark can do here, guarding the bigger Udo Agomo. Plano moving it around, finds Willis with a shot. No, Willis can't get it to go, and that's how our third quarter is going to come to an end here. Plano really got it going, cranked it up for 14 points, their highest total for a quarter so far in this ball game, and they now lead 37-31. Keep it right here on Fox Valley TV.
Everyone has friends. There's online friends, friends to go out with on a Saturday night, friends to hang out with and do nothing, friends who show up on moving day. And then there are the friends who'll be there if someone is dealing with a mental illness. Are you one of those friends?
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
And welcome back here to Plano High School as we are set to get this fourth and final quarter underway. The war on 34, as always, has been a great game. Plano in the lead here to start this fourth quarter, 37-31. Malik Willis on the handle, off to Brett Johnson. McDermott right wing, guarded by Murphy. Swing pass, Brett Johnson, back up top, Rotan. Willis all the way back to the top now. Willis is going to drive, pull up from the elbow, ball on the rim, and good for Malik Willis. 8 points now for him, and an 8-point lead for the Plano Reapers. Crotty to Murphy, down to Clark, right elbow, Clark, back up top, Crotty. Crotty driving in, a nice pass there, finds Zach Dabbert. Dabbert brings it back out. Plano swarming him, and they are gonna take a timeout. Dalton Murphy called the timeout as his man caught in a trap. So we gotta do something here. Coach Callahan not happy with Murphy on the sideline there. I'm an amateur lip reader. I'm gonna go ahead and say there that he said, I call the timeouts. But either way, Sandwich trailing by 6, fourth quarter, or excuse me, 8, just underway, 39-31. Break down the leading scorers so far in the ball game for the Indians. Cody Rando with 13 points, Liam Crotty with 6, Sam Morgan with 4, both Zach Dabbert and Dalton Murphy with 3, and David Podakis with 2 for the 31 for the Indians. Leading the way for the Reapers, Udo Agomo with 12. Justin Rotan and Malik Willis and John McDermott all with 6. Eli Wallace with 4. And Luke Romano with 2. Check that, Willis has 8 points with that fourth quarter bucket. So inbounding are the Indians, trailing by 8. They've got 7 minutes to go in this ball game. Crotty, he's got McDermott on him. Now it's Johnson on Murphy. Crotty looking to get this ball inside. Murphy up top, Crotty. There's Coons with it now. Coons lost the handle and kicked it out of bounds. I'm going to say last touch by McDermott. Coons is going to come in, or excuse me, come out. Wagner into the ball game now. Rotan coming out in lieu of Luke Romano. And also Valentine coming in. And Zach Dabbert's going to take a seat. Crotty still looking to get it in to Murphy. Coming up 6 minutes left, fourth quarter. Dalton Murphy looking, gets it over to Collin. Murphy's gonna let fly. No, Valentine looking for the tip, and they're gonna say he was fouled. Malik Willis guilty of the push. And Valentine in the act of that putback, so he's gonna go to the line. Valentine now with a chance to cut into this 8-point deficit. First one, good. 39-32. Second one from Valentine on the rim, no, and there's Malik Willis with the board, pushes it up to John McDermott, and it looks like a foul called there on Valentine. A reach-in foul, it would appear.
Fouls on number 32, Valentine. That's his third. It's also the seventh.
Third foul for Valentine, seventh team foul. So heading to the line, John McDermott. McDermott 1 of 2. He's going to shoot a 1-and-1. 1 of 2 at the line. 6 points total for him. 1-and-1 coming. That one rims out, rebound kicked around. It's going to be the Indians. Colin Wagner coming away with it. Gets it up to Liam Crotty. Valentine, Clark now. Clark looking to drive, puts it up high off the glass, no good. Agomo with the rebound. There's Clark hustling back on defense. Like to see that. Johnson with it. Willis back to Johnson. He's going to fire for 3. No. Rebound to Murphy. 7-point deficit. Sandwich looking to cut into that. 5.5 left, fourth quarter. Murphy double teamed, hands it off. Clark with a left hand, and he lays it up and in. Austin Clark. First points in the fourth quarter for the Indians. Aside from one free throw from Valentine. First field goal for the Indians. Long swing pass over here to McDermott, quickly to Willis. Johnson, they're just trying to work the perimeter now. As Romano inside, and Luke Romano hits it. Romano's first field goal in the night. He's got 5 points, a 41-34 ball game for Plano now. Valentine to Wagner. Valentine again, Clark. Clark, nice little spin move there, puts it on the rim and scores. Austin Clark. Willis to Romano, driving baseline. Romano off the glass. No, that ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Indians basketball. So now Cody Randa and Sam Morgan are going to check back in. Wagner coming to the bench, as well as Jake Valentine. No changes there for the Reapers. It's still McDermott, Romano, Agomo, Willis, and Wallace. 5-point deficit for the Indians. Crotty coming up to the half-court line now. Moving to his left, off to Murphy. 2-3 zone for Reapers. Clark, and Clark lost it out of bounds. Crotty ready to inbound. Still looking. Murphy coming off a screen. They're going to find Clark. Clark puts it on the glass and scores. 6 fourth quarter points for Austin Clark, and the Indians now only trail by 3. McDermott all the way over to Willis. Corner to Romano. Still in that 1-3-1 zone are the Indians. And that one's going to be a kicking violation on Sam Morgan. 3:35 left, fourth quarter. Indians trailing only by 3. Malik Willis with it, trying to get inside of that 1-3-1 zone. There's a turnover for, oh man, Randa tried his best there, but couldn't corral it, and John McDermott is gonna lay it up and in. McDermott with 8 points, and that lead back to 5. Murphy to Clark. Clark with a jumper now, no, rebound Wallace. 3 minutes left, fourth quarter. Eli, stop and go dribble, drops it off to the corner to Willis, back up to Wallace. Rotan with it, Wallace, right wing. Eli had it go off his foot, able to corral possession though. And there goes John McDermott off to Agomo. Agomo with a long jumper there, no, ball knocked around. It's McDermott coming away with it. And timeout. Timeout for Coach Key as his boys got a little wild with that possession. Wants to calm them down a bit and hopefully hang on to this lead. A 5-point lead for the Reapers, 43-38. Plano's been pretty even-keeled so far in this ball game. They led by as many as 11 at one point, trailed by as many as 5, but right now they're up by 5, 43-38. Just under 3 minutes left in this ball game. Coming down to the wire. Last year, a 48-42 victory for Plano in Sandwich last year, a game that saw Eli Wallace put up 18 points. Cody Dryden scored 10. Dryden no longer a member of the Reapers as he graduated, but we'll see what we can come up with here. Reapers 5-point lead and the basketball. Wallace driving. McDermott's going to step out for 3, and boy, the bank's open awful late tonight. John McDermott knocks down the 3. That's not his shot. As McDermott only, well, maybe I take that back, John. I'm sorry. I see the numbers here. McDermott, 38%, 19 of 50 coming into this ball game, but just being a bigger rebounding defense kind of guy, you wouldn't expect him to throw up the 3, but, well, he proved me wrong. 11 points now for McDermott and an 8-point lead for Plano. You always look at the stats. The numbers never lie. Sometimes the broadcasters do, though. Coming up now, 2 minutes left. Dabbert over to Murphy. Crotty, far side. Under 2 minutes left now. Indians got to get moving. Got to put this ball on the rim. Crotty on the baseline. They want Murphy for 3. That's their 3-man on the floor right now. They're trying to set him up. There goes Morgan with a jumper. No. Rebound to Willis. 90 seconds remain in this ball game. McDermott, too strong, gets his own rebound. Wallace, right wing, spinning. Rotan back to Wallace. Rotan going all the way around, and that one almost thrown away. And Plano just looking to kill clock here as they've got an 8-point lead. They don't need to put it up at all. Just hold on to the basketball. Rotan over to Willis, and there we set it. All you got to do is hold on to the ball. Now they're going to say that Crotty got a hand on that one and knocked it out, so it's going to stay with the Reapers. Malik Willis ready to inbound as Crotty is giving him. There goes Rotan, the Agomo, and Agomo from point blank puts it on the rim and scores. First points for him in this fourth quarter. He's got 14, and that gives the Reapers now a 10-point lead. Valentine looking to go baseline. He's cut off. Throws it up for 3. Dabbert, no. Rebound Valentine. Back out to Dabbert. Another 3, no. Rebound to Willis. Willis Gonna drive all the way in and lay it up with a left hand. Malik Willis, and that is just about all she wrote here as Malik Willis puts the Reapers ahead by 12, just under 20 seconds left in the ball game. Wagner up no good. Wallace with the rebound. And just under 10 seconds left. Looks like that's going to be all she wrote here from Plano High School for the second straight year. The war on 34 goes in favor of the Plano Reapers, this time defending their own home court. The Reapers come away with a 12-point victory, 50-38, leading the way for Plano tonight with 14 points. Udo Agomo, John McDermott chipped in with 11, Malik Willis with 5. The 4-year leading scorers for Plano. For Sandwich, Cody Randa led the way, 13 points. Liam Crotty with 6 and Austin Clark with 6, all in that fourth and final quarter. But once again, the Sandwich Indians come here to Plano and fall 50-38. For our director, Mike Reynolds, cameraman Don Auten, and Jim McGarrett, I'm Benjamin Andrews saying thanks for watching Fox Valley TV, where once again your final score, the Plano Reapers 50 and the Sandwich Indians 38.